We're back here in the second quarter. We got West Lafayette driving down. 2nd and 2. We got Biddle in the backfield by himself. Little screen pass. Trying to make something happen. And nothing's going to happen.
Swarm there by the McCutcheon defense. Great play there, drawn up by the defense. 3rd and short here. Let's see what they can get. I'm guessing a little short pass or a run play right up the middle.
Looks like they're having some clock problems. This is a crucial 3rd down for the West Lafayette Red Devils, as they need to get some points on the board here with nothing showing to the first 2 drives. Oh, and he gets clotheslined. They're going to get stopped in the little 4th and 1. Is this a situation where you'd go for it here, Sean?
I think you got to go for it here. You got stopped there, but it's a free drive. You got the punt in really good field position, so to come away with nothing here, you're really out nothing. So just go for it. Be aggressive early. Try and take the lead here.
Completely agree with nothing to show for any of the drives from either teams. Trying to get him a jump there. I love that idea. But with nothing to show for either of these teams for their first couple drives, I think going for it here, trying to get some points on the board, get some momentum is the right idea here. Still trying to get him to jump, and looks like they could take a timeout, West Lafayette timeout. I do like the idea of the hard count there. Now, do you think they'll come out with a field goal, or do you think they'll just try to get what they can?
I think they'll take the points when you can. I know it's an old school way of playing the game, but you take the points when you can, get on the scoreboard early, and take an early 3-0 lead.
Of course, you would take the 3. I mean, you're the big 3 yards in a cloud of dust guy.
Absolutely.
Old school football.
It's how old school football wins a lot of games.
Defense wins games, Sean.
Fundamentals wins games.
Defense wins championships. Airing the ball out wins games by more.
Both of these teams didn't do a ton of that last year. Looking to correct some of their season's errors from last year. Only 2 wins for McCutcheon, and not that many for West Lafayette either. So, they got to combine 3 wins. So they got to combine the fundamentals. They got to combine airing it out, defense. They got a little bit of work to do, but so far, so good defensively for both teams.
Yep. As they're coming out for a 4th down, quarterback's all by himself in the backfield. He's got 5 receivers. See what he can do here. There's another screen pass. Trying to make something happen. Did he get it? And there's no call yet. They're looking. I'm looking. Sean's looking. We're all looking.
Looks like a first down going the other way.
There's McCutcheon's ball. Looks like the players made the call for the referee there.
From my point of view, it looked a little bit short, but
inches. Game of inches, Sean.
Football is, it's unforgiving.
Hey, the football gods can give back somewhere else.
Like a touchdown up the middle right here?
Up the middle? You think it's going to be a run up the middle for a touchdown?
No, not at all. I think it's going to be a run up the middle, not for a touchdown.
Well, there's no running back in the backfield, so how about that? We got a 5-wide action here for Carson Smith. As he's looking, there's another short pass. As there's a great block by one of his receivers, and that's going to be a nice gain. That looks like number 5. Number 5, Joshua Call. Number 6, Shane Burrick. Hard to see. I don't got binoculars or great eyesight.
The new glasses prescription, it's we'll take a look at this one here. Never mind. We're going to take a look at that one later. That was a good play up the middle.
As there's another empty backfield for McCutcheon here. Smith with the snap, scanning, looking. He's got his guy. There it is again. That's number 12, Boston Powell. Little roster issues. Got Carson Smith listed as 12. Confused me for a second. Got 2 12s. I think they also got like 4 24s on the roster listed. Hopefully, we're going to try not to screw up anybody's names, but
We're doing our best, you know.
we're just a couple of high school guys, you know.
But you got to give props to Boston Powell. Their freshman, 6'2", 165.
That's a
That
build.
guy's a beast.
That's a great build. Smith's looking again. A little high snap, scanning. And there's a little dump off, breaking one tackle. It's going to be dropped around the 40. That's Tyler Bridgingham. Had a great year last year, averaging 65 yards a game last year. 7 touchdowns.
He was one of the bright spots of their offense here. He really was a workhorse, even though that's not the yards that you see out of like the state leaders. That still is good yardage per game there.
Oh, definitely for a great 4A. Definitely something you'd look there. They're going to miss him next year as he's going to graduate. As there's Smith again, scanning, looking deep. He's got him wide open. That's going to be a touchdown. Travion Jones got wide open. Smith threw for the touchdown.
That play kind of reminded me of last week's. If you watch that Chatard game, the Odom to Hines connection, man, that was wide open. You can't ask for anything better.
That was a great play. As you look at the replay here, Smith just scans, throws it up for Jones, and he was just wide open for the touchdown. Can't ask for much better execution.
Man,
blocking by the offensive line, too, I have to add.
I was just about to say that. Everybody was, they held their water for 5 seconds, gave him plenty of time.
Sorry, I don't even
Great
know
play.
what I just saw line up there. We were still covering the Jones touchdown, and I saw the weirdest PAT formation I think I've ever seen in my entire life.
I remember doing this one on scout team. Everybody would line up that way, and then they file into line.
I will say, your middle school coach was something. He was my youth coach and had us line up in the flying V formation. He would snap it to the quarterback, and we would bring in our tight ends and wide. But we saw Smith air it out to Travion Jones, and that was a great wide open seam to Jones, wide open for the touchdown. You can't draw it up much better. It got executed perfectly. I don't got anything to add.
That's exactly how you want to start that second quarter. It was a little rough going early on, had to punt deep in their own territory and stalled on a field goal drive, but
as there's the kick. Pretty solid kick. It's going to get returned. Looking to make something happen here. He's got some blockers. Oh, there he goes. He's going to be down just short of the 40. It was a great return for West Lafayette. Hopefully he can get answer back touchdown here. I mean, kind of similar to how West Lafayette had a very good shootout last week against Harrison, 43-40. That's a field goal.
And if you remember a couple drives ago, missed that field goal, that could be huge tonight.
Fortunately that we weren't live for that, but it wasn't on the kicker though. It was a very not great snap. Holder basically picked it up off the ground, then tried to put it down. That's when we would scream, fire, 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 and try to make something else happen, maybe get 2 points. Anyways, here's Biddle. Full handoff and just met in the backfield by many, many McCutcheon defenders right there.
Not a very clean play by any means. You looked there and you saw like 3 offensive linemen with their backs turned towards the end zone. That's not where you want to be on the offensive line.
I mean, me and you, both former offensive linemen. Sometimes you just get beat, and there's not much you can do about it. But, that's part of the game. As Biddle's that back there again. Another screen pass. Because there's a little error playing the sound during the play, but, can't affect him too much. Milk eye.
No gain on the play. No gain on the play.
As here's going to be a third down on the Devils. They got to make something happen here. 3rd and 11 behind their own territory, and not much on this drive yet again.
You get such a good kick return, and then to squander it with this, not what you want. Blitz coming in hot.
And that snap was jump. Biddle scanning, and he's in up. Down around the 20. There was multiple McCutcheon defenders right there.
You got barbecue back there, and you didn't invite me? That hurt my feelings. Little
All
Gus
right,
Johnson.
I don't know who you think you are, color commentator.
You got to add a little flair into your game. You know, give props to where you get inspiration from. And Gus Johnson's where? He's not giving you a fist bump.
It's okay. I'm going to keep trying.
Nope, he's still not giving you a fist bump.
Hunter figures something out. I'm trying to give him fist bump, and he's not acknowledging me. It's okay. As there's a terrible punt. But, hey, it kind of got the job done. Can't lie.
Got a good roll. Their punter has been their star so far, but what a great punt.
Inside the 31-yard line. First and 10, Mavericks.
As here's another McCutcheon drive coming. Looking to capitalize, get a 14-point lead just after that great drive they had. Got a couple quick passes, and they gave Carson Smith just enough time to scan down the field and find Travion Jones for an easy touchdown. Hopefully they can get something going like that again.
Just got to attack early and often here.
There's a little motion again. Smith all alone. Another motion. Little jet touch pass. There's a little breaking a couple tackles, get around 6 yards.
Jacobson on the carry.
That was Jax Jacobson.
Steppy. Stop for the Red Devils.
You know, I think I've ran that play in college football a couple times.
Most certainly. It always works. It gets you some good yards on first down. That's a smart play call there by McCutcheon.
Can line up perfectly for a little fake, and get an end biting on that, and then that way you got some extra time in the pocket, or you can take off. Here's Smith alone again. He's looking again. He's scanning deep, and there was nothing there. Little overthrown ball. Would have been pass interference if it was catchable, but a little uncatchable ball there. Oh, they're going to call a holding. There was a flag.
Yeah, it was right there on that right tackle. 78 coming off the edge. Had to protect his quarterback from taking the hit from behind and keeping the ball safe. So not the worst penalty, but it definitely sets him back a little bit on this drive.
Yeah, it's definitely rough. If that ball was just a little bit more on target, I think they could even got a pass interference call and then canceled some things out there and got a little benefit. But, you know, football's football. Ready to play. I like in the idea they're giving Smith. They need to give Smith just a little bit more time, and he would have been able to. I mean, I'm loving this pocket look. They're giving him time in the pocket, all alone by himself, and he's making plays. He's looking again. There's a little shovel, and that's not going to get much of anything.
It's the second play in a row. Levi Martin, the sophomore defensive end from West Lafayette's been in there. 6'2", 225. Really good football player. He's been hustling to the ball the last couple plays, disrupting and making things happen.
You're seeing McCutcheon try to give the ball to Birmingham. Just, I mean, had a great year last year, but not getting much open field to work with for him. As we got 3rd and 12 here for McCutcheon. Some motion. There's gonna be a timeout.
Timeout Mavericks.
We'll take one with them. We'll be back.
No matter where you start, small town or big city, your future is better here. The Indiana Army National Guard gives you purpose and a path to success. Here, you're not just finding a job, you're building a better life. Visit nationalguard.com/IN to get started.
Next Tuesday with the Harrison Raiders. Jamie, pick up the schedule for 5 p.m. Good luck and go back.
And scoreboard.
Hunter's too perfect to have turned off the scoreboard like that. All right, but we got 3rd and 12 here for the Mavericks. As they got 2-minute motion. They got to wait for that's not legal. Yeah, there's some flags. As Smith's going to go down. I don't know what they were thinking there. Pretty solid punt. Good roll. As he's going to go down with it. Now, Sean, do you think I should spoil one of our surprises for later in the year?
No, I think or it brings your
Me catching the bullpens at Carroll. It's very far from West Lafayette, about 2 hours, but we make the drive. We care. We love Crossroads. We do it. Go Crossroads. As here's Biddle. As there's a little shovel pass. Trying a little copy from McCutcheon. That's just num eating up.
the Cookie Monster back there, That's a great play.
Leonard was in the backfield.
That's all I got to say. Really, that's a great play.
Great play. One of the best plays, quite frankly.
Loss of 6 on the play. Loss of 2nd down.
As Biddle's back there again. Get a little motion. Get the guy next to him. Another screen pass to Melkai. As they're going to gain some lost yards there. Looks like it's going to be about a 3rd and 6. Got about 10 yards there.
How about at the 33?
Yeah. Little 3rd down here, West Lafayette. They really need to convert this 3rd down, get some drive going, get points on the board, answer back to the Mavericks. As I think the Mavericks actually got something on offense clicking for them. I think they found a hole in West Lafayette, and they're ready to get stuff rolling for them.
Yeah, West Lafayette's really been stagnant on offense. Their defense has been doing their job so far, but it's kind of tough for this West Lafayette team with this McCutcheon student section making all that noise with the cowbells. Tough environment.
We're back. We're so back.
Never been more back.
We got Biddle. Biddle's coming. As we got a 3rd and 3. West Lafayette needs to convert here. Get something going before halftime. Biddle's alone. He's scanning. He's rolling. Dumps it off. As there's going to be plenty for a 1st down and more. As he's going to be just past the 50-yard line. That's a great rollout. Looking, scanning. Biddle found him. Just dumped it off. Let his guy do the rest.
I'm glad to see Braylon Crisp is okay. A little scary earlier. Didn't know if it was something with his head. But you take a look at that there. Great rollout. Nice little screen concept. And gets them the 1st down there.
Wonderful replay, too. Just have to say. Play action. Scanning. There's a defender in his face. He throws it. Little overthrown. I love the escape from pressure. The way to get back there for the Mavericks defense.
They were hungry for that ball. You got to give props to Biddle. He stepped up. He felt the pressure coming along. But you look here, the pressure off the edge.
He got through right through the middle, not
right
the
up
edge.
the middle.
It's all right, though. We all make mistakes, Sean. Biddle's looking again. Looking. There's Melkai. Solid gain. Looking about 15 yards there from Melkai. Melkai's having himself a great night, getting some short yards, doing what he can.
Real shifty guy. He's just been a playmaker for this stagnant Red Devil offense so far. Excited to see what he can do.
When you look at him on paper, 6'3", 165, that's a wide receiver. That's a wide receiver right there. Biddle's got his guy next to him, getting a little motion from Pfeiffer. Biddle's scanning, looking, stepping up. As there's a nice pass to McPherson. McPherson's going to get the first down right
Bill's
there.
pass is complete to McPherson.
Looking like they're going to... Oh, I thought they were going to hurry up the way McPherson rushed that ball to the ref. Oh, they are. They just have to wait for the chains.
Little miscommunication up there in that McCutcheon secondary. You could see it right after the play, but they're getting dialed up.
There's Melkai again. Hate to interrupt Sean, but Melkai's moving. They're going to be inside the 10 now.
Melkai with the reception. Inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Melkai just need a little help up. Scared for a second, thought he was a little hurt, but, just need a little help up from one of his buds. As West Lafayette's got something going here for him. There's Biddle. Biddle's inside the 10 here. We'll run. Oh, what an option as Biddle's going to score. What a fake. Had me fooled even.
Yeah, I thought it was going the other way. That is a great play design, great read by Biddle. And way to tie it up there. 4 minutes to go in this first half. That's exactly what you needed here.
Oh, look at that fake. Dude, I thought that was going straight to Grove. I thought that was going straight to Jack Grove, and Biddle kept it. As they line up to kick here, Sean, you're going to hate me for this. You know what that play reminded me of? That reminded me of our producer, Hunter Mitchell, in college football.
Going after kick is good.
Little, read option. He loves that play. Great play.
Hunter Mitchell's a read option demon, and he has that offense down. And that reminded me of prime Hunter Mitchell in college football right there.
He's reading all the options up here.
He's doing a great job. We had technical difficulties with the Wi-Fi. He figured them out, sorted them out. We were late. Some of it's on us. Some of it's on anybody. But, Hunter is the guy to get them sorted out, and he did great.
He's the tech wizard, as they say.
He is HDMI.
HDMI. He's really embodied that nickname the last few weeks. Cord here, cord there. Get this fixed, get that fixed. He's
going to be a CEO someday of a sports broadcasting network. Maybe the Crossroads Sports Network.
It could overtake like a CBS or a ABC. Who knows?
With us at the helm, though, obviously. We talked about this last week. If you called us for that Bishop Chatard Lafayette Jeff game, it was great game for Bishop Chatard. Me and Sean called it a great game, but as we talked about, this company, Hunter Mitchell does great things. Can't do much without great announcers, Carson Falk and Sean Mitchell.
He knows it. He's giving us a little smirk. He can't really hear us. It doesn't really matter.
He can't hear us. We can't hear him. We're here for football. Let's get going.
There's the smirk from him. We love
Hunter. As here's the kick. Nice boot. It's pushing him back a little bit. So they're going to run it here. As he's going to be taken down a little past the 30-yard line. We got 3 minutes 45 left till halftime. Tie game. Do you recall who took the kick at first? We showed up a tad late. That's on my slow and extremely safe driving.
No, I think it was on the gas station line.
Yeah, we did stop at the gas station, and here's a little...
It was popping at 5 o'clock. But, that's on us. We'll take full responsibility for that. There was a gas station across the street. We could have got another beverage, a nice Coke Zero elsewhere. No, Hunter, we did not get the Casey's gas station pizza.
There's a reverse end around-ish as he's got room. There's Brigham. Oh, he's going to be pushed out. And there was the guy we were talking about, Tyler Brigham. They're just trying to get him the ball in open field, get him moving. And there it was.
I think you got to, if you're the Mavericks here, you got to feed Brigham. You got to feed Burchett. You got to get some of these guys active and punch one in before the half.
See here on the replay, just the end around option right there. Gave Bergham some open field to work with and got the yards for him, trying to score before halftime. as Smith's in the backfield all by himself. He's rolling right. He's looking. He's throwing. He's got him open. And that's a great play. Boston Powell inside the 10. That Smith to Powell connection's gotten them plenty of yards.
I love the way he sets his feet. He's comfortable back there, and he's got laser eyes right over the middle of the field. Can't ask for anything better.
Great rollout. Honestly, looking, he was patient, found his guy with just enough space. I thought he was going to break away for a second, but now it's goal to go. Oh, no, they're just short of goal to go. Just outside that 10-yard line. But here we go. We got Smith. Little motion. Going around him. There's a fake to Brigham. Little shovel right there. And nothing going for him. So they tried to fake to Brigham, give it to Burkett, and just not much going there. But, I like the look. It's gonna set up for a nice fake. A fake to get like a nice play action pass going.
I like keeping the defense on your toes. Like you said, the option is very versatile. It can get you a lot of looks on that defensive side, whether you're reading that jack coming off the end or that Mike linebacker. It really gives you options, as it's called.
Just like you saw with Biddle. Biddle fooled me still. As there's the handoff to Brigham, powering, and he's gonna
early in the season. They still got time. First and goal here, but now it's goal to go.
First and goal. I mean, minute 55, counting down till half. They can answer at halftime, before halftime here. That'd be great for these Mavericks. Got 3 on the right. There's a snap on the ground again. Smith gets it off the ground and throws it. That's a touchdown. Oh my goodness. Smith picked it up off the ground. And there's a touchdown to Kason Trader. Wow. I can't believe he picked it up off the ground.
Trader did a great job there on that route, coming back into it. I thought it was going to get jumped by the defense for an interception. You look here, and that could have gone south real quickly. Almost got jumped there. What a great play from the Mavericks.
I'm honestly surprised on how many of these snaps they've picked up off the ground and still tried to make a play out of it. I was always taught ball on the ground, fall on it. Dead play, we got the next.
It's definitely a different philosophy. Like, they're aggressive with it. No play is a bad play with them yet, and I love to see the second effort from this team.
But now they're up a touchdown. Trader was still ready. He didn't quit on the play. Smith was ready for anything. Hopefully we can get some snaps on the sideline here between Smith and the center. Get stuff dialed in. As West Lafayette's going to try to answer here before we head into halftime. We're looking like some great football already.
It's looking like a great ball game. Started off defensive. It started slow. Both teams, it took them a second to get into their rhythm. Now we got some offense going. The defenses are still doing a good job containing it. It's not like a crazy shootout like West Lafayette had last week, 43-40. But it's back and forth. And I love to see this West Lafayette rivalry take shape.
I'm actually surprised you're happy with the score, and you're a big defensive football guy. You like the wing tee, the 3 yards in the cloud of dust, the boring stuff.
Like we were talking about it last week, Army, Navy. It's the greatest week of football of all time. He's going to fall asleep. You were probably falling asleep on your couch. Army, Navy, great game of football. I just had to bring that up one more time.
I don't want to keep living in last week, but you know who I did like to watch one? Danny Adams for Bishop Chatard. He can run the rock. Only 5'5". That little man is shifty. I do have to say. He knew what he was doing with that rock. He got it, and he wasn't going to go down easily.
With his effort, they got moved up to number 1 in the state in Class 4A. They're a scary football team. They're playing Leo tonight at Bishop Chatard. So it's going to be interesting if you enjoyed that game last week.
That's a hike for Leo.
That is a hike. About 2 hours. Squib kick there.
As that's going to go out, and the flag should fly. Hunter says things are great. Things are great. We're smiling. We're having football. Hunter's happy. His majestic hair is flowing in the wind. We love it. He loves it. We're happy to be here.
We're happy to be here. He was, he was stressed getting things figured out. An unhappy Hunter is an unhappy, broadcast, but we're in a very happy broadcast as we've got some football here. That's the second time I messed up.
Better you, buddy. I believe in you.
Rivalry football, Friday night, August 28th of the year 2026.
Biddle looking as that's batted, but Melkai tries to get it and it goes straight through his hands. I haven't seen Biddle really try to air the ball out, if I'm going to be honest. I mean, I would love to see it. He's getting some time there. And I think if we get his receivers on some deeper routes, he could get some stuff going here.
He's got some bigger guys up front on the offensive line, and they're giving him enough time on most of his plays. So I'd love to see him air it out.
As the pocket claps there, but Biddle runs. Maybe a gain of 1 or 2. It's not what you're looking for on second down. Now we got about 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9. And this is a must convert, because if you can't convert here, that can give the Mavericks good enough field position to maybe even score again before halftime. Biddle's in the backfield. Hard count. Got no one going.
They're going to take the play clock down. Smart play here. Get it as close to that time as you can and take away McCutcheon's time.
A little high snap. Biddle's rolling. Biddle's throwing. There's Melkai with a first down and a little bit more. Melkai just past the 50. They're going to hustle.
Got to go quick here. We got 43 seconds. Great play. You look for Melkai again over the middle, trying to get out of bounds.
Melkai's their guy. That's where Biddle's looking. He's looking at Melkai. Now you just have to neutralize it if you're West Lafayette. Or not West Lafayette, excuse me. Oh my goodness, pump fake! Biddle's looking! And he throws it away. He had a man, honestly, but I think he was just more set on throwing it away.
Yeah, he had to try and correct that play as best he could. He felt the pressure. He spun off of it. You can't blame him for throwing it away there, but that is a missed touchdown there with the throwaway.
Those ends and those guards are just not really getting enough time, honestly. There's some more motion.
That nose, he's
Here's some time.
in.
There's a little throw. Nice play, wide open. There he goes. Down the sideline. Touchdown! That's Jack Grove in the end zone for the Red Devils. There's Biddle the Grove.
That's exactly what you want to see here from the Red Devils. They got punched in the face. The Mavericks got a couple good drives going. Let's take a look at that there.
Biddle sets his feet, finds Grove, and it's just a foot race from there. There's a nice block from Melkai even. There's Grove just finishing it off.
Great pocket
play
in the defense. You got 3 defenders chasing him. That was just empty, wide open field, and they took advantage of it. Tie this ball game up at 14.
Yeah, we're tied. Only about 16 seconds left. I'm assuming when the Mavericks get the ball here, they're probably just going to take it to halftime and settle it's a tie game. As we're going to take a break, and we'll be back with you with the kick.
Okay. I think it just. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm good. Sorry, that's a bit of plan.
As here's about 16 seconds left. As the Red Devils just had a great scoring drive. Biddle found his guy, Jack Grove, in around the 20, and Grove had a foot race to the end zone. And the Red Devils are getting ready to kick to McCutcheon. But I'm assuming they're going to get the ball and just knee it out and head to halftime.
Yeah, we walked in here. First quarter was scoreless, and we were expecting a defensive brawl. Both offenses have really figured out their rhythm here, and it'll be a great second half of football.
So there's a little spin around kick. Trying to make something happen, but he's going to be buried down around the 15-ish, 17, around there. Well, with 10 seconds left, they're probably just going to hustle out, knee the ball, head to halftime. Me and Sean will share our thoughts. We'll take a break at halftime, and then we'll be back in the third quarter.
Taylor on the return.
There's the McCutcheon offense hustling out. Oh, if you guys are passing notes, I'll have to read them in front of the whole class. Well, they're not lining up in an E formation, so they might try to take a shot here, and they're just going to run it, though. There's Bergham again, trying to make something happen, but there's not much for him to have happen.
Bring him on the carry. Bring him on the carry. Out of bounds at the 19-yard line. It's a 19-yard line. Gain of 2.
You look at both student sections, they're showing out tonight. It looks like we got Frat and McCutcheon and West Lafayette. Looks like we got Country. I see some stalks of corn. So it's going to be exciting football to watch second half. Both crowds into it.
I didn't even notice. I was so confused what you were talking about at first, but that's the great color commentation I need from you, Sean. Is there's Smith with the screen pass as we'll run it out to halftime. He's going to try to make something happen, breaking one tackle, but he's going to get eventually taken down. There's too much field for him to make anything happen, really. We'll head to halftime. Sean, any quick thoughts?
Give a quick shout out to the Indiana National Guard and Caterpillar for bringing us this amazing game. And we're going to head to half.
All right, we'll see you at the start of the third quarter here on the Crossroads Sports Network.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we celebrate this community, 22 years of action. For over 2 decades, the pride of McCutcheon and the surrounding West Side have proven that while competition drives the game, music can unite the field. Tonight marks the 22nd halftime performance between these two outstanding ensembles. A testament to the dedication, sportsmanship, and enduring bond between our programs. This year, the groups have elected to perform two tunes. The first is the Route 4 arrangement of the famous Blues Brothers song Soul Man. Take out your sunglasses and order 4 fried chickens and a Coke. And subscribe on text.
Take notes.
Our final tune for the evening is a fan favorite. Please feel free to sing or dance along to Michael Jackson's famous chart, Thriller. The Sound of West Side is directed by Drew Rhoda and Ashley Winning. The drum majors are Osheen Lindsay and Adam Matthews. The McCutcheon is directed by Annalise Rhoda and Matthew Skiba. The drum majors are Trevor Arndt, Madeline Merchant, Barrett Stoltemeyer, and Antonio Kioba. Thank you for listening tonight and supporting this in a fun tradition. Performing for you tonight are the McCutcheon High School and McCutcheon Middle School's dance teams. MTD Nation is coming together tonight with 28 members made up of McCutcheon's Will Ridge, Southwestern, and dancers. This is the 15th year of the programs coming together to perform for you. They are under the directions of Ryan, Courtney Oakley, Carolyn Kessler, Diana Waldridge, and Emma McInnes. MD Nations would like to thank their sponsors, the Lucky Mark, Lucan Chiropractic and Wellness, RTS Law, DA, Kia Bookkeeping, CCA, and Big Blue Sports Park for their support this season. Good luck, dancers. Your music is on. Give a big round of applause for the McCutcheon High School and McCutcheon Middle School dance teams.
Bum 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 bum.
Dun 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 dun. There's a great tune by us as we look at this great drone shot from Hunter over the Mavericks Stadium, where we got a football game on our hands. 14-14 coming out of half. We got a game, dude.
We
What
came
are
in.
your thoughts?
I'm really looking forward to how these offenses are going to continue their rhythm. We saw a little bit into this late second half. Biddle and Jack Grove for West.
To Melkai. When Melkai gets open field, it's a field day for Melkai. I think if they can give Melkai some crossing routes through the middle of the field, let Biddle set his feet across the field, dude, that can open up. That could be a world of hurt for McCutcheon.
Melkai, he's so shifty on the outside. He'll make you miss on the outside there. He'll cut it up. He's a great route runner over the middle. He's a dog there. And then McCutcheon, like you said, you got to give him a little bit more time. Both offensive lines kind of got to clean it up a little bit. It's been a little sloppy, little pressure getting back there on both sides of the ball. So I'm really looking forward to seeing this offensive line clean up. Let Biddle, let Smith go after it. And like you said, we got a game.
We do have a game. As here's the kick to get this second half underway. As McCutcheon getting a little past 25 on the 26. Let's see what Smith can come out here and do for the Mavericks.
Hopefully we don't get copyrighted from ESPN, but I don't think it was recognized.
I love our singing voices and stuff, but I think that was pretty obviously not that close.
No, not at all, actually.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Well, we try. We try, Sean.
We're just having a good time.
We're here for kicks, gigs, fun, and the Crossroads Sports Network. As there's a little fake touch pass. As there's Smith with a nice run. There's going to be about 6 yards, but there is some dirty laundry on the field.
On the carry. On the carry.
Looks like it's going to be a holding
Flag on the
here.
play. Flag on the play.
Just not a clean reach block on that outside.
You know, I really do hate to do this. I hate to throw our great, wonderful,
Against the
terrific
Mavericks.
Hunter Mitchell producer under the bus here. I've been to his room. There's a lot of dirty laundry on that field, too.
He's working on it, though. Brand new place.
Yeah, new apartment down here in Lafayette. You know, we've been there. It's a great place. I'm kind of sad we have to make the drive. We come 2 hours every time, every Friday from Carroll High School to announce these games for Crossroads.
10-yard penalty.
But
from
we
the
love it.
foul.
It's great.
Remains first down.
Hunter treats us great. He loves us. We love him. It's great stuff. Smith scanning, looking deep. As there's a ball in the air, that's pass interference. Yeah, that's just not even close to allowed. That's Gio Pacheco just pushing the Mavericks receiver. Can't do that. So I'm actually surprised I'm not hearing that chant from the student section here at McCutcheon right now. That was clearly
Blatantly. And then he was looking around like everybody does. Me? That's not a... No way. No way,
I
ref.
would never do that, sir.
But that's clear and obvious pass interference.
Yeah, you look at the replay right here, just literally not even trying to play the ball, pushing the receiver around, and yeah, that's going to give the Mavericks some field position. Smith's got the empty backfield here. 5 wide out. Smith scanning. Nice little short pass. That's going to give him the first down.
Smith pass is complete
That's Jax
to the
Jenkins.
39-yard line.
Shane Burkett. 2 number 6s.
That's
Telling
good
you,
enough for McCutcheon
we're
Maverick.
having some odd issues with this McCutcheon roster. There's multiple 12s. It's got Carson Smith listed as 12, even though he's clearly wearing 2 on the field. I think we got 3 24s. Yeah, 3 24s.
Well, we did print it off mid-calculus class.
Don't mention that class in front of me ever again. I'm dropping that class.
He's done,
I'm out.
quite frankly.
Monday is my last calculus class. I quit. As there's Smith, the QB keeper. He gets
Smith
taken
on the
down by the
carry.
first tackler, and there's going to be a gain of about 2.
Gain of 2. Second down.
I'm excited. Now the sun is going down. It is going to cool down in this press box. Or is it just not that?
toasty.
Or am I just that hyped? Am I that ready for football?
I think we're both just this ready. We're pumped for this rivalry. I got to stop saying that word. That's 4 times.
The rivalry. As I'm gonna call this play as a tribute to Carson Beeman. You will see Carson Beeman here on the Crossroads Sports Network. He struggles. Oh, there's a snap on the ground, and Smith falls on it, but it's spat out. As it was Lafayette ball. Oh, I'm sorry, Carson. Oh. Oh, there's a West Lafayette ball, and there's another bad snap from McCutcheon center here. Oh my goodness, I didn't think it would be a very impactful play. I was throwing a little shade at our fellow announcer, Carson. He'll be here on Crossroads when me and Sean are unavailable.
Great guy. He does a great job announcing.
It was supposed to be a little light joke, but then there was an impactful play while I was doing a Carson Beeman voice, and here we are.
Carson, if you're watching, you do a great job. I'm excited to listen to your game.
Don't worry, Carson, I won't listen. Oh, there's a fumble! Fumble! And McCutcheon gets it back! Oh my goodness, way to answer back! And this one's in my normal voice!
What a play!
But
You just look there.
We have an injured Maverick.
First and 10 Mavericks from the 32-yard
Man, you really don't like to
line.
see that on such a good play.
As we're looking at our camera one's feet. Trainer. All right. We're gonna take a little break here while the Mavericks training staff looks at their injured player, and we'll be back when things get sorted out here. And they sorted out that little injury here, and I just want to say I'm sorry, Carson. I pride myself as a man of faith, and I'm sorry for the joke. It was all in fun. I do have to share I am the superior Carson between us two. And, you know, might as well include Carson Smith, who just made that nice little shovel pass. And our cameraman's here. You want to say hi, Gavin? Oh, he's shy.
He lost his voice today. A lot of
Dickinson on the
screaming.
reception.
He's so passionate about camera 3.
Hooting and
Gain of 8
hollering.
on the play, second down.
My apologies. Camera 1.
Field camera 1. As Smith's looking at the sideline, maybe changing the play here. Little motion out. Emptying the backfield, 5 out. As he's looking. And there's this guy. Oh, hit Bergham right in the chest, and he just dropped it. I am curious what our man Gavin. Oh, little camera switch out. Dead battery, perchance?
Dead battery.
Ah,
Props to HDMI.
100 Humpty. Humpty did great things right there. Switching the batteries, I believe. Is that what happened, Hunter? Dead batteries. Speaking of dead batteries, I did bring that Xbox controller for Hunter to fix.
But this drive is not looking like a dead battery.
All right, that was a terrible reference. As here's Carson Smith running. Can he make something happen here? He's pushing, and that's going to be a first down from the Mavericks. Carson Smith made something out of nothing.
As I said, this drive is not a dead battery as it's got recharged.
It's recharged. As he charged for the first. I'm going to stop.
Off on the 44-yard line.
Sean, do not snap at Hunter.
That's good for McCutcheon.
All right, we got a first down here for the Mavericks. All right, we got a little less than 9 minutes here. As I am a little curious here, Sean, why do you think they line up with? Oh, and there's going to be a ball start. Oh, timeout. Timeout for the Mavericks. But I'm curious, why do you think they start with the running back in the backfield just to motion him out?
Timeout, Mavericks.
I think originally it was to give the defense a look. Now I think this is just how they run their offensive set, where they got the motion,
See the man coverage, maybe?
try and get a better matchup, possibly in man.
I will say, I've never played defense in my entire life. I don't know much about defense. Best I know from defense is Madden, college football. I was a great college football player at once, or a Madden player. I was ranked. I was wonderful. And yeah, that's all I know about defense, really. I don't know. Were you a big defensive guy, Sean?
You know, I always liked watching the defense. Never played defense. I got 1 snap of defense total in high school on a scrimmage. So I don't really play defense. You don't play defense, but I like watching defense, and I can, you know, I can make the most of.
I do
What is
actually have a
out there?
career tackle, though. An interception. I will say that. Also, 1 career touchdown. I have to add that.
No, you didn't. You didn't score that.
Very controversial touchdown, but, you know, the ref threw his hands in the air like he just didn't care. As there's a backwards pass almost maybe from Smith to Bergham, and there's about a 5-yard gain. It almost looked like they were going to run a double pass there, I thought.
Mountain double pass. What a great play. You know, a little tricky sometimes, but they were just running a little touch pass in the backfield.
You know, in our great dynasty, you brought it to light, the mountain double pass, but I brought it to glory. I think that's a great way to
Brings
put it.
up second down.
I didn't run the mountain double pass. I ran the Wildcat double pass.
Oh, I see. I brought a athlete to my running back position with 97 throw power, and he ran me a great mountain double pass and launched that ball right down the field where I needed to. Hopefully we can see Smith launch it down the field here. He is scanning. There's a little pressure in his face. He's rolling out. There's deep, and it's overthrown. As the West Lafayette corner waved like incomplete, like he deflected it or something.
This Levi Martin guy, he kind of reminds me of like a Jared Verse. He's very quick off the edge. You take a look here. He's lined up in that 9 technique, and he's just so quick with those hands.
Oh yeah, he just bullied the tackle there, Ryan Metzger. I mean, it happens sometimes. It happens to the best of us. Can't lie. I am a little shocked at Ethan Landless, the corner for West Lafayette, while he signaled incomplete. He kind of just was there for the bad pass. But, as there's a little play action, Smith rolling out, as there's a nice pass. Great pass, complete to Brody Sharp. Brody?
Roden Sharp.
Broden Sharp. That's a new name for me. I can't lie. But, great play nonetheless. Nice catch going down.
Upperclassman, good size, 6'3", 185. Good experience there, playing kind of a wide receiver, tight end hybrid for this team. Really good piece that gives them an extra target.
You know who played that wide receiver tight end hybrid great last week? Brody Hines.
Brody Hines. What a. They both have 3s in their number.
Look at
30
that.
and
Look
3.
at that.
Think it's a coincidence.
I think not. As that was a bubble screen pass completely overthrown, but happens to the best of us. I do remember playing middle school. Our quarterback, Harry Shealy, great wide receiver at Carroll. Now he's our quarterback in middle school, and we ran a bubble pass, and he threw it so overthrown it went to our sideline, and our coach was not happy. Not happy.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of plays that go that south would make a coach happy.
Coach asked him if he was throwing it to the man above.
Was he?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how religious Harry is. As here's Carson Smith looking. A little pressure, a little dump off, though. Great play, a lot of open field left. As he's shifting around. There's Bergham breaking tackles. And he's going to get past the first down. Whoa. Great yardage, moving around, side to side, left and right. And he eventually got the first down and a little bit more for the Mavericks.
He just did not want to go down right there. What a great play there.
As you look at this replay here, Smith starts rolling out, sees his guy right there for the dump off, and he figures he's got a better chance of making a play than I do.
Makes a man miss there, makes a man miss there, sheds a tackle, and you can't ask for a much better play to keep the drive alive.
The defense kept on coming, and he wouldn't want to go down. As Smith calling for the motion. There's a little flag on the play. Smith's going to still try to make something happen, and it's going to be incomplete. I think there was 2-minute motion. And it looks like there might be an injured injured devil. I think with this injured devil, we're going to take a break, and we're going to hear something from the Army.
Yeah, I was thinking.
No matter where you start, small town or big city, your future is better here. The Indiana Army National Guard gives you purpose and a path to success. Here, you're not just finding a job, you're building a better life. Visit nationalguard.com/IN to get started.
Illegal forward.
And we were correct. That was an illegal motion for the first flag, but then there was an illegal forward pass on Carson Smith, which they did accept, but they declined the illegal shift. More negative yards, simple trade.
It's all about decisions and choices.
All right, Sean. I hate your econ references. You need to stop going to school with me.
This is a demand curve. Anyway,
I'm not going to send you any more TikToks either. We're going to be done being friends.
We're done.
We're going to be coworkers only.
You're done. Don't come by my house.
We're going to only see each other on Fridays from now on, and I think we are just viewed as coworkers. I don't know if I can look to my left and see you as the same person anymore. I think you are my color commentator and my color commentator only. I don't think I can know you on a friendship level anymore.
I put everything I had in this game. I'll put my blood, my sweat, my tears.
God, you are a walking soundboard.
Little LeBron.
You look nothing like LeBron,
I know.
you large-nosed human. As here's
That
Carson Smith. Carson Smith's not Sean. That's great. Here's a wide for the Mavericks. Smith standing, looking in the end zone. Oh, broken up. Great breakup by Joseph Bay. That's a great play by Bay.
That's the type of play that we need, or that this West Lafayette team needs. We don't need anything. We're announcers. But this West Lafayette team needed to get that stop, get some energy up, hopefully try and stall this drive and take a lead.
That breakup actually deserved an incomplete celebration, unlike Landless's earlier. Well, we got a 3rd and 15 for the Mavericks. Obviously looking to make something close here. I think if they get close enough to the first down, they're going to go for it. Smith scanning, looking, end zone. And little underthrown. Could have maybe been PI. I understand the no call, but I would also completely understand the call.
I like the no call there. Let them play. You got Landis and Bay right back there. And that's just great coverage there.
For the ball, little underthrown.
He had his hands up there. So I do like that no call there. But it could go both ways. It's a toss-up there.
I see both sides of the coin. I would maybe lean to the call, but they are going to go for this 4th down. 4th and 15 with a tie game here in the 3rd quarter. As there's a dump off screen pass to Birdham, trying to get some room for him. Breaking more tackles, shifting around, and he's going to get forced out of bounds as there's going to be a turnover, going to give West Lafayette some decent field position.
I'm a little bit confused with that play call there. 4th and 15, sorry. And you call a little bubble screen out. That's usually not going to get you 15 yards. I wanted to see a little bit more aggression over the middle there from McCutcheon.
I agree, honestly. But you know what you really sounded like right there? You sound like the Madden commentators when you fake a field goal and you don't get it. And you're just like, oh, you got to take the points. But, I do completely agree. They probably should have gone for more. Smith's done great things when he can set his feet, look across the field, maybe move a little bit, and make plays.
Did you see it here? He was frustrated that he couldn't get the yards. He made one guy miss, but you could see it on his body language walking back to the bench there. Just not his happiest moment of the game. But it doesn't leave them in a bad position. It's tie ball game early on in this 3rd quarter, and there's still a lot of time left.
I'm going to be honest. I've never seen really a film TV on the sideline. I've seen tablets. Really? Hunter's informing us that all the schools over here do it. I guess us Fort Wayne folk aren't lucky enough for that, even though we're a humongous 6A school that is spoiled out of its mind. So, I don't know.
I do like the concept, though. Have everybody, have the offense there. Get everybody straight for the next drive.
I honestly agree, because remember what I said last week about Lafayette Jeff, who we'll see here at McCutcheon next week, is they didn't really look like a team. We saw them walk off the sideline, head slumped, not really have anything for them. They're here for a team, As there's Biddle looking, fit that through a window. That was a great pass by Biddle. As there's gonna be a first down for the Red Devils. That's Melkai again.
He was hard to bring down there. That was like 4 guys all wrapped up around him trying to bring him down. No luck at all. We'll take a look there at Biddle's stats from 2025. 1,700 yards, 11 touchdowns, 7 picks. So definitely a solid passer back there.
You want a little more touchdown interception ratio. That was a pretty blatant hold, honestly, if I'm being honest. But there's Biddle rolling out, trying to get to Melkai. And Biddle is on the ground. This is not good.
Man, he got hit hard.
He's all right, it looks. And yeah, I mean, you can look at this replay. I think that looked like a pretty blatant hold on the tackle here. As right there. I mean, yeah, that's a missed call.
And then boom, he just got rammed there at the 34. That had to hurt there.
You can see with Biddle, he's got the what do they call it? The like midsection padding. They have a name for it, don't they? QB collar. What is it?
I know it protects the ribs more.
Yeah. So there he is with the screen pass to Melkai. Melkai's got some room. Oh, couldn't break that tackle. If he broke that tackle, he had the first down and maybe even some more. As there's a great tackle from the Mavericks. We got a 3rd down and 8. This is a crucial 3rd down. We got a tie game still. They're going back and forth here, Sean.
Back and forth. Both teams kind of looking for the same thing, trying to get their offense going from that first half. But it's kind of been a slower start to this second half, so not a lot of rhythm here.
Biddle's rolling right. As there he is. He finds his guy. And he's going to be stopped short. Braylon Chris couldn't find any room. And there's going to be about a 4th and 5 for the Red Devils. And from the looks of it, they're going to go for it. We're trying to have an offensive game here. That's a great camera shot, just to say.
Props to our great crew here at Crossroads. Everybody's doing a good job trying to get this off.
Oh, little fake go for it punt. Biddle with a boot. You know, I've seen that play ran before. I believe you guys ran it in middle school.
We ran that all the time. Yeah.
Gabe Freisinger. Carroll starting quarterback now. You know, speaking of Carroll, I do want to say, I know people around Lafayette probably don't care, but we care. Carroll's currently up 3-0 on Center Grove.
Real defensive battle. You know, you look around from 6A last week, Carroll played a really good HSE team and kind of whooped them around. And Center Grove, they took a tough loss, but Warren Central, man, their defense is top 5. That's why they're up there. But really good 6A football shaping up in Indy tonight. Chittard and Leo, we'll give you an update on that one if you care. And then Lafayette Jeff will also give you a scoring update there.
There's a great run. I believe that was. I don't know who that was. I lost my train of thought again. I did that last week. Tyler Brigham, of course. Who else would it be? As there's Carson Smith's stats from last week and last season. Had a great week last week, 20 for 28 and almost 300 yards. I mean, that's a great week. As they had a rough loss here, but you know, great week for Carson. We're looking good this week too. Great things. As in case you care here, we called Bishop Chittard versus Lafayette Jeff last week, and that's a 28-0 Bishop Chittard over Leo at halftime.
They're a really good football team there. We got a couple of, you know, emerging teams down here in the West Lafayette area. Not the greatest years, as I kind of touched on from last year, but both teams kind of showing their fight, offense, defense. They've been there. They're really gritty, and it's by the look of it, it's 2 really solid football teams so far.
I would like to correct myself. Apparently, my phone's a little slow. The Carroll score is actually 11-14 Center Grove at halftime. So that's shaping up to be a great game, honestly. As you know, great rushing yards for. I mean, honestly, looks like it's gonna be a shootout. Great 6A football. And here's Smith in the shotgun. Looking at the sideline, looking like he's ready here. So there's a run to Brigham. He's hard man to bring down. He powers through. He just broke about 3 tackles there. Hard man to bring down. Powerful runner, searching for contact. Cam Scatterbo-esque.
Cam Scatterbo, indeed. He runs so incredibly hard. He's not that tall of a guy, but
he's a unit.
He is a unit.
Do you have that Lafayette Jeff score? I can tell him.
We got 14-14 Lafayette Jeff versus the Maryville Pirates.
As we'll see McCutcheon versus Lafayette J here next week, as there's a great run again from, I believe that was Burham. Was it?
Sims on the
Oh,
carry.
Sims.
Gain of 7.
Yep. There's one of our 524s on the roster.
Running back, cornerback, 5'5", but he's got a really powerful frame on him.
You know, out of all our 24s, we got running back, cornerback, wide receiver. We got a lot of positions. Run me some Stephen A. Smith. 45, 55, 65.
See, but they're averaging 24. Because you take 24, you add it by 3, you divide it, that's
Oh,
24.
there's a little bobble from Smith, as I don't care what Sean has to say anymore, as he made something out of nothing. That's going to make it a very third and manageable, third and short.
Great play there. This McCutcheon offense kind of getting the rhythm back from early on or late on into that second half.
3rd and 1.
Kind of stagnant here to start, but changing the running backs in and out, keeping everybody fresh, and really establishing this run game.
As our lovely, lovely producer, Hunter, has added a terrific scoreboard to the screen. Wonderful scoreboard, I have to say. Show this wonderful tied ball game. As, oh my goodness, Smith and the running back collide, but Smith is going to make something out of it. Get the first down for the Mavericks. Get them right around midfield.
To the 49.
I think they're just going to continue to pound the ball down the field. 3 yards in a cloud of dust. I mentioned it earlier. It wins you football games, especially these close, tight ones where nobody really has a true edge.
I will say, at times, not Smith, sorry. The Mavericks offense have looked sloppy. But, you know, they're getting stuff done. I believe a backup quarterback is checking in here. Yeah, Jax Jenkinson is checking in as Carson Smith's knee pad came out, so he's going to have to sit out of play. Little Wildcat action here, but there's a flag on the play, but Jenkins going to run. Oh, my goodness, he's running and hard to bring down. As there's a great run, but there is a flag in the backfield. I don't know what that call is. I've never really seen that.
Jenkinson on a carry flag.
Looks like it's coming back this way.
Well, I could have told you that. They threw it in the backfield.
And regardless, it's a little sloppy, like you said. Their offense needs to clean up a few things, but they are driving. We just got to hope that doesn't stall their drive up.
Dude, but Jax Jenkinson, backup quarterback, fella could run. That was fast.
On the Maverick.
Put brother at running back. Get a little dual backfield as he's out there again.
Remains first down.
I don't know. Maybe they like something they saw. Maybe Smith doesn't have his knee pad fixed. As there's another QB run again with Jenkinson, and he's quick, dude. He sees the hole. He goes in. No regrets.
I think I'm seeing their scheme. They're just going to keep him in at quarterback for a few. Kind of run this, not a wildcat, but it's a quarterback direct. You know, it's drawn up directly for Jenkinson, and it's definitely a different look to get this offense going.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
As I'm looking, and I'm not seeing. Oh, that's still Jenkinson in. Maybe they'll try to pass something here. He's rocking 2 gloves, maybe 2-glove Teddy-esque. Maybe he's just a runner. Maybe he's just out there. He's a utility guy. As he's ready to run again. As he's running, and he runs straight into the defender. Oh my goodness. That was number 66, Cal Elias.
Cal Elias, we were talking about him earlier. You know, 5'8", 167. Not the biggest guy to be playing offensive line, defensive line, but man, that is a powerful play there.
He was one of the guys we brought up in our meeting about today's game. Center and linebacker for the Red Devils, but not the biggest guy. But I've seen him make a couple tackles. I haven't really seen any huge issues blocking. As I think Smith is back in. He's scanning. He's looking for something deep. As he launches it deep, he's got a man wide open, and it's batted away. Great play. Oh, my goodness. That was a great play. Was that Landless right there? I think that was number 9, Caleb Landless. Yes, it was. That one he can celebrate for.
Man, this secondary has been lights out this second half. 3 plays there from... Man, you just look at that great breakup there, all clean. That's something to get excited about.
Honestly, I like the play. not a perfect pass, but can expect that from your high school guy. And looks like there's going to be a timeout for West Lafayette upcoming this punt. We're going to take one with them, and we'll see you for the punt.
For some, it's about finding the right fit. For others, it's about stepping up to a new challenge. No matter where you start, small town or big city, your future is better here. The Indiana Army National Guard gives you purpose, camaraderie, and a path to success while serving your community and your country. Here, you're not just finding a job, you're building a better life. Visit nationalguard.com/IN to get started.
Guidelines, they have sensitivities. We'd like to thank the Wheel Fire and Rescue for
As we're coming back here on this fourth down, and West Lafayette called a timeout prior to the punt as they're still set up for the punt. And McCutcheon hasn't rolled out their punt team or their offense yet, but they're going to hustle out there for punt.
You got to give props to that secondary. I know I was just giving them credit, but that really kept them alive and their hopes of taking the lead in this game.
I completely agree. It's still a 14-14 game. Great ball game. And there's a little fake punt action, and that's just got nothing going. Nothing going for the Mavericks. I like the idea, but I think I would have rather just seen them go for it rather than the fake punt.
Yeah, because going for it, you got a chance, getting them 9, 10 yards down, getting the first down. Even if you don't get it, though, you air it out. An arm punt never hurt anybody.
Correct. Arm punt's not always a bad thing. Now, Sean, college football is on this week. Are you going to be tuning in?
Absolutely. It's been a long wait for college football. There's only so much baseball you can watch.
We're baseball guys, too.
We are probably some of the bigger baseball fans you'll ever meet, but college football's back. I'm excited about it.
Dude, we're both excited. Football announcers ready to be able to watch some football. Chill. As Biddle looks, there's a screen pass to Melkai. Melkai's cut it end to end, and Melkai's going to get brought down. It looks like almost a loss of 1. As he's hyped with that big tackle. That's 34. Landon Dunwoody, middle linebacker, sophomore. Great sophomore play right there.
Great play there by McCutcheon. If you're West Lafayette, you got to try and cut it up the field there where you had a little bit more blockers on the right side, but good play by McCutcheon.
Biddle's looking again. As Biddle's going to step up and run. Gets popped a little bit, but it stays up. He's ready to go. And that's number 70 again, just getting blown up. He's not having the best night. I mean, we've seen him turn around facing his quarterback a couple times tonight, honestly. That's Ryan Budzinski for West Lafayette. Rough night, but great ends. Putting some pressure on Biddle. Maybe that's why they're throwing so many quick passes. Biddle with the play action, rolling out right. Looking deep. Oh, and that's batted. One of that interception, but you get what you get. You don't throw a fit.
Yeah, you get what you get. I just want to bring Mac Leonard. He's been really causing that disruption on the edge there. Last year he had 3.5 sacks. But you take a look at this one here, nearly intercepted as he had 6. He was staring down a touchdown right there, and he just dropped it. Both defenses playing strong as here's a big 4th down here.
Yeah, big 4th down. I do like to see that they're going for it instead of a fake. Oh, maybe they're trying they could do the fake punt, go for it punt, and there's what they're going to do. As there's a boot again. Oh, and that's going to stay in. That they're going to be right around the 15-yard line.
Great punt there. Gets McCutcheon pinned deep, and he's really putting on a show with his right foot tonight.
Great stuff. I mean, you said it earlier. I would never say it, but you said their punter was their star of their team.
He's putting their, he's Biddle. He's putting his team in a position to win. He's got 2 touchdowns, and great punts.
Great punts. We love a good punt.
Might
Well,
see it next week.
will we?
Maybe the next week. You never know.
Big surprise coming from the Crossroads media box here. As there's a I like the play there, a little screen pass, but just thrown just behind.
Those screen concepts, they're really good to get the offense going. But you got to get out there quick. Like everybody's got to be up there quick. Linemen quick. You let them through, or you don't let them through. You get a hand on them. Hopefully the pass is out. Then you go up to the next level. So screens require a lot of things to go the right way for them to be successful.
Great blocking. So we got 2 seconds left here in this third quarter before we come down to crunch time in the fourth. Because there's going to be a handoff and he's going to fall. And that's going to take us to the fourth quarter where we'll flip ends and meet you here for the last 12 minutes of this game.
We got a good one.
Got a little announcement to make. He's got to be working on the chain again.
There's a great shot of that moon and the tides we were talking about earlier, Sean.
Thank you,
Is that your
gentlemen.
lunar
Thank you,
eclipse
gentlemen.
that you ever so loved?
Maybe I was misinformed and it's like coming up, but that is a very nice full moon. You take a look there at the red light.
That's a
Got it.
great pan
Great pan.
here at Crossroads Sports Network, as you can see in the top right.
Brought to you by Caterpillar and the Indiana Army National Guard.
As there's another, gosh, there's nothing there. Honestly, I'm stuttering. That was a hiccup of a play. Snap on the ground again for the Mavericks, and nothing left for Carson Smith to do there. And they have no choice but to punt.
Both offenses have been really stagnant. I mean, you said it there, missed snap. Then you got Tyrell Lawson in the backfield. He's 6'5", 289 pounds on that defensive line. That's a hard man to stop.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's hard to have a play going when you can't even get the first part of the play down the snap. And that's coming from a former center. I was a very undersized center myself, but honestly, the thing you have to get down is the snap.
37-yard line, 37 yards to 10 Red Devils.
And if you can't get the snap down, next man up.
Yeah, snap's the most important part of the play. Everything really starts up front, but you take a look at last year, and 31-6, McCutcheon won. That was one of their 2 wins.
They were all over West Lafayette.
Yeah, they
had 30 rushing yards.
That is a lot of rushing. That's their whole offense, most likely. They really tried to establish that tonight early, but their success has been through the air.
As there's a high snap, Bill gets it, tries to get something out of it. There's gonna be some very short yardage. I'm going to be so honest. Very sloppy offense for both teams.
Gain of 3 seconds.
A lot of mistakes that could be cleaned up. You know, we've seen a lot of penalties. That's kind of what made that third quarter take a lot longer than it needed to. Penalties on both sides of the ball. And then up front, not blocking, you know, as cleanly. Wide receivers not running as efficiently. Just kind of a sloppy, as you said.
And there's Melkai with the short pass again, breaking a tackle, shifting around. There's going to be a first down for Melkai. I will say, I do see potential in both these offenses. I just think I'm not no football coach. I will say this. I've been told I'd be a good football coach, but I'm not a football coach. I think there's just mis-schemed, if that makes sense. I think they have some great athletes. As we were talking earlier in our little meeting about the game, multiple receivers around 6'2", 6'3". That's great receiver height, and there's a great run by Biddle. And a quarterback that can throw, he can run. I think they just need to try to get some short passes, warm it up, some short, quick runs, and then start airing the ball out. Airing the ball out, get warm, getting yards, getting some high-scoring games.
Yeah, you got a bunch of weapons in Melkai and Grove and McPherson. You got a bunch of guys there. So you just want to look to get them going a little bit in the last stretch of this game.
There's Biddle again with a run. Oh, and he gets buried. Gets eaten up by Broden Sharp. That was eaten up. As you can look here on the replay from the great field cam shot of,
There's the rest feet.
Wonderful field cam shot from our guy.
5'11", it appeared from on the referee.
That's a great one, Sean. I love that recovery. There's Biddle. Little read option, and he gets eaten up again. Stuffed. Nothing going there. I mean, I said Biddle can move. I don't think he's the big read option quarterback. I mean, it worked great for the touchdown. And he looks shaken up a little bit. He got eaten up there.
That's the second straight play he's taking a beating. And then earlier, if you recall, about midfield, he got popped.
Yeah, and he was slow to get up.
He was slow to get up. He's taking a beating today. So if you're one of the 5 up front, you kind of got to take responsibility for that and give him a little bit more time.
Yeah, you got to get your quarterback maybe a post-game meal after that. So there's a good handoff. It's a little decent run. You know, you do see in the NFL, the quarterbacks getting their offensive line cars and great Christmas gifts. So maybe they have to get their quarterback a great Christmas gift.
Yeah, it kind of goes both ways. You know, if the trust is there, the protection is there. You know, the quarterback's going to treat the O-line, but the O-line's also got to be there, be that wall in front of their quarterback so their team can succeed. But just a few things to clean up there.
As the crowd's getting into it on this big 3rd and 7. Biddle's trying to get him jump off sides. Looking at the sideline, maybe going to kill the play here. Oh, we got a motion out. Biddle's ready. Looking. There's Melkai, a little low. Melkai's getting eaten up.
Great effort there. It's going to be 4th down. You know, they're going to go out there, try and kick a field goal. They already missed one. So that could come back to bite them. You take a look there, just straight over the middle, swallowed up by that McCutcheon defense.
As here's a field goal. They'll try to get the lead here from West Lafayette. Snap's good, holds good, and the kick is left. Oh, right. Excuse me. I still struggle with my lefts and rights. Pulled out the L.
But that one indeed struggled too with you, as that's the second one they've missed. They've left 6 points on the board. 7 minutes to go here in this game. Not ideal.
Not ideal at all. 7 minutes to go. And I think McCutcheon, sorry, has got it in them to come through with a touchdown on this drive.
They come through with a touchdown here on this drive. You know, they tried to establish that quarterback direct last drive. I'm not looking for that one. I'm looking for forgot his name. He's a dog. Smith. Can't believe I forgot his name. He's been great guy. Here's a bubble screen, but you got to look for something here from the Mavericks.
Oh my goodness, and he breaks a tackle and he's going. And there he's down past midfield. That's number 11, Trayvon Jones, who had the touchdown earlier today. Great plays. Wow. I mean, Trayvon Jones, that's a playmaker. McCutcheon needs to get the ball in his hands more often. As there's a high snap, but Smith still gets it to Jones. Breaks 1 tackle, breaks 2. Breaks a 3rd, great block, and he's just going. That's a great replay.
Great replay there. Great work, as we've said, from our crew. I looked down for 1 second. I thought he was tackled, and man, he's at the 50-yard line.
As they're trying to do the same thing again, Jones basically taking another tackler with him. There's no gain, but I love the same look.
He's fired up. Like, after a play like that, you can tell he's ready to go, hit his head on some lockers
Run through a brick wall.
into a brick wall. He is pumped.
How would you get fired up for a big game like this, Sean?
I'm going to listen to Rihanna.
Dude, you just took my... that's not how I get fired up, but that's how I get ready for a nice, good at-bat. Like, my walk-up song is Rihanna.
Do you think the marching band's playing Rihanna right now?
No. Unfortunately.
No, they were playing some nice drums. Marching band's getting into it tonight.
As there's Smith rolling out, looking. Oh, just short. He could have got his feet set. That's a rocket. And that would have been a nice first down for the Mavericks. But still, I love that play. Getting the feet moving for Smith. Getting a good look. As you can look at that nice toss from referee to referee of the ball.
Great spin action there. But here's the real one.
If it ever happens, there's a play action rolling out and just short. If we could have almost saw it.
We love giving our producer, Hunter Mitchell, a hard time. He's doing a great job.
He really does great things for Crossroads. We can't ask for anything better. As there's a motion. Smith stepping up in the pocket, looking, running, and there's going to be a first down and a little bit more. Smith with a great tuck and run. That's going to put the Mavericks just inside, just short of the 30.
I got a little bit nervous there. He didn't tuck the ball. I almost saw a little punch out there, and then he tucked it right in time, and I was relieved of the stress.
I mean, looked pretty tucked to me.
There was a moment where I thought I was going to get punched.
In case anyone cares, I'm just catching myself up, but Center Grove is now up 21-11 on Carroll in the third. As there's a run, and there's going to be nothing going as he met by two Red Devil defenders. And there's Brigham. I mean, Brigham, we talked about him. He had great stuff last year, and they're getting the ball, and he does great in open field, but when he's getting the ball in the backfield, I'm not seeing the greatest production, honestly.
I think that also comes up front. There's not been a ton of getting up to the second level from the linebackers. I kind of touched on it last week if you were listening. You got to communicate if you're the guard in the center. I got the nose, and then you communicate mine, and get up to that linebacker.
Oh, you don't got to tell me the former center. I was the captain of the line as there's a little backwards pass. And he's hard to bring down. There he is. Bring him again. As there it is again. I mean, not open field for Brigham to run into. He looks tired, huffing and puffing. Oh, yeah, he's asking for a breather. So there's back-to-back plays with him the ball. Because they're going to give him that breather. Well-deserved, man. As big 3rd and 9 here for the Mavericks. Smith with the snap, scanning, looking, throw to the end zone. Oh, it just overthrown. That was a great look as that pass was intended for number 6, Shane Burkett, and that would have been a great touchdown for McCutcheon there, but just overthrown. And Carson Smith is just missing some of these passes from being great points on the board.
You had two guys running the same route. I love the look there. You had both of them kind of looking for PI. I thought it was a good no call.
Oh, great no
call. You just kind of got to put it, like we touched on earlier, it's a game of inches, and it's where you put the ball. It's not been kind here so far.
Well, here's a crucial 4th down. He's looking. He throws it over the referee's head, and it's incomplete. As there's a stop for West Lafayette. We got a ball game, Sean.
We got a ball game. 4 minutes to go. Can't ask for much better. Two West Lafayette teams going after it. Defense taking the route, and let's take a look here. Just missed it. Knocked out on the impact with the ground.
You speaking? Speaking hard?
Who?
You.
Me.
You.
Me?
Yeah, you. A lot of stutters in that monologue there.
They teach you English in like 3rd grade.
I'm a 3rd grade teacher. Did you know that?
You are, yeah.
I'm a 3rd grade teacher.
You don't have a key to the building.
That's a long conversation, and that angers me. All right. As Biddle, he's looking. He finds a guy. He's open, and that's a great catch. And they're gonna call him out of bounds. He must have not had his foot in bounds. Oh my goodness! And that was right to 28. Jack Grover's already got a touchdown today. Oh,
Man, I thought that was in.
play. Man, just look at this replay right here as Biddle finds his guy Grove. Oh, and he didn't have his foot down. Oh
From
my
up
goodness.
here, great replay there from our producer Hunter Mitchell. You saw that there. The toe didn't quite get down, but great effort.
As there's Biddle. Screen pass. Another one. And he's going to be behind the line for a loss of about 2. And that was intended for Andrew Pfeiffer, who Pfeiffer just couldn't find any open room to run. Sad day. Big 3rd down. 3rd and 12. Crucial. And if they don't get it here, I think they're going to have to punt, or else it's giving McCutcheon too much momentum in too close to territory.
I don't know who's going to break through. Their defenses have been stifling, but I don't know if it's the defenses. Offenses need to clean up a little bit, but we'll see here.
Biddle's looking. It's eaten up. Oh, my goodness. Biddle gets eaten up by 34. Landon Dunwoody. Ate up Biddle. Oh, my goodness.
You got to call that out. You got to see it. Hot. You got to get something on that offensive line to help out Biddle. He is taking an absolute beating tonight, and it's not what you love to see out of West Lafayette, but exactly what you want to see out of these McCutcheon Mavericks.
Poor Biddle's already back there to punt. He's probably seeing triple right now. He might be seeing ghost even. Little Sam Darnold reference.
Man, he just does not look like he feels too good. He's taking a lot of hits tonight.
Get the man some Gatorade and some oxygen. So there's a good punt, though. And there's a fair catch. Around the 45, 44. As we got a big drive coming up. 2:41, 14-14, 2 timeouts each. Oh my goodness, Sean.
I'm looking for Smith and Trayvon Jones to have a connection. Jones was feeling it last drive, had a good couple of screen passes. They got really good starting field position at the 45. 2 minutes to go. I'm looking forward to it.
I mean, I think they're gonna motion with Brigham. It's gonna leave Smith open. Oh my goodness! And that could have almost been intercepted. Tried to run another screen pass. And the coach is fired up, as you can see, getting in Brigham or Simon's face. Getting fired up. Oh my goodness. They know it's a big drive. The coach doesn't look to be happy with Carson Smith either.
Second 10.
As they know that was almost an interception. That could have been very bad for these Mavericks.
You can take your time a little bit on this drive. You got 2.5 minutes. So if some run plays need to happen on second down, it needs to happen now.
Well, Smith scanning, looking, stepping up, throwing. Oh my goodness. And that was a great PBU. As he got his hands in there. Maybe a little bit of a controversial call, but I honestly, I like the no call.
I love how these referees are letting them play today. They're not getting too physical. Like it is. Let's take a look here. I think that was clean. He wasn't wrapped around him. That was good coverage there. But the crowd was not happy.
That was Bay again. I think that was a good call to not call.
A good no call. I 100% agree.
As there's the motion. As there's a dump off to Burham. He's got a little room. Making 1 miss. Making 2 break off. As he's going to make it about a 4th and 5. Do you go for this here? Right around midfield, 4th and 5, tie game. Just over 2 minutes. What are you doing here, Sean?
I'm going to line up. I'm going to try and draw them off sides, and then I'm going to punt it away. This West Lafayette offense has been stagnant. You're going to trust your defense who went out there and forced that tackle for a loss, that sack on the Red Devils here. I'm going to punt it away after I hard count.
Well, it looks like they might be going for it. But do you think that punt decision might play into how tired Biddle was looking?
I think Biddle is – it's going to be tough to see if he can hang in there, deliver a good ball, because he is really shaken up right now. Props to this McCutcheon defense. There you go.
Jump! Oh, my goodness. That's Elijah Martin jumping across the line, and you – oh, my goodness. That is not going to be fun to look at in film. That's day one stuff. You're doing push-ups right now. You're running sprints if you do that in practice.
That's the first thing you do in spring practice. You don't jump off sides. It's a whole drill.
Oh, I remember the sled. You got the sled. Coach says hit, you know. And it's on him. It's on him. You got to listen.
You got to watch the ball. You don't listen to the hard count. You watch the ball. It's just some of these errors and mistakes from the Red Devils here. They haven't been clean. It's been the 2 missed field goals. It's been the penalties. It's been the lack of blocking. You know, that's kind of what cost them the game. They lost a close one last week. They're not looking too hot right now. So they got to clean up a few things here in their season.
Now, Sean, we're talking about old practices. What was your least favorite drill to run as a former lineman?
It was we can touch on it after this play here.
Oh, yeah. Because Smith's scanning. He's looking deep. He passes his man deep. Oh, my goodness. And that's a big play. Number 6. Oh, my goodness. That's Shane Burkett, who he intended for earlier for a touchdown. He's going to be down inside the 5. Smith to Burkett. Big play in the red zone.
The drill was called shock and awe, and man, did that put me in some shock. That is a great play there. I did not make that up. The drill was definitely called that, and that is a great play there. Minute and a half. Everybody's getting into it here.
Yeah, look at him deep. Just perfectly in the breadbasket of Burkett, and he's down just outside the 5. Wow. I will touch on mine real quick. Summer practices. It's 8 in the morning. Grass is wet. It's itchy. Hit the sled, roll around. I don't even know what that's called, but it sucked. As there's a handoff to Birdham. And he's going to power.
Brigham on the carry.
Down.
Brigham on the carry.
Brigham.
Inside
I'm
the
sorry. I
5.
keep saying Birdham. Brigham. Brigham. Oh, my goodness. I need to catch my breath.
Minute 14 to go. I'm looking for Brigham here to punch it in up the middle, take this lead in the West Lafayette Classic.
I think if I'm Smith, I want it in Carson Smith's hands. But there's Brigham, just short of the 1.
Brigham the ball carrier. Brigham the ball carrier.
As there's here's gonna be a
Down
third
to the
down.
1 yard line. Down to the 1 yard line.
Here's gonna be a third down. They got to convert here. Now in this
Timeout,
situation,
Red Devil.
if you can't score, do you trust your kicker or are you going for it?
I'm going for it. We're looking at third down. You sneak it up the gut once, you sneak it up again. Worst case, you go to overtime and you play it a new game.
Dude, and you can hear this Mavericks crowd get into this. They're excited. They're ready. They know they're going to score. They think they're going to score, but they know they're going to score.
They know they're going to score. You saw the offensive line, all 5 of them, hyping up the crowd, getting into the game. That's the kind of energy.
Trench.
Everybody's in the box. Let's see what happens.
And there's the push. And I don't think he's going to be in. He's going to be just short. It's going to be about 4th and half a yard, 4th and a yard. Are you going for this, Sean?
Man, you got 48.8 seconds. They're going to send out their kick team. Well, they're going to talk it over here. But it looks like the indications from the coaching staff is this PA or this field goal team try and win it here and have their defense hold it for 40-some seconds, which I think is a real possibility.
We have a West Lafayette timeout. We need to catch our breath. We're going to take a little break with them.
matter where you start, small town or big city, your future is better here. The Indiana Army National Guard gives you purpose and a path to success. Here, you're not just finding a job, you're building a better life. Visit nationalguard.com/IN to get started.
As we're back, 4th and half a yard, 4th and a yard. And they're lining up for the kick here with 48.8 seconds. Crucial kick. Puts you ahead 3 with around 45 seconds for West Lafayette to score. If it's made. Can it happen? Oh, little motion. Holds good. Kick is up. It's good. The crowd's going crazy. We're going crazy. We got football. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
You can't ask for a better game. You got two rivals coming after each other. Offense, stagnant early. Defense, really, really good late. Both teams, both sides. You look at that kick, almost blocked by two Red Devils, but you can't ask for any better football. Two incredible teams battling it out here. Some things to clean up, definitely, but what a game we've got here.
I mean, we got 43 seconds for West Lafayette to come down and get a field goal and tie this game up and maybe go to OT.
Yeah, for West Lafayette, the West Siders, I'm looking. Biddles, he's banged up. He's not feeling great. I'm looking for some short passes. Try and get Melkai out into open field. He's been really great tonight on that. Jaffe guy, as I think Biddle he's going to be tested this drive. It's going to be interesting to see if it happens.
This is what you practice for. You got the players getting the student section into it. Great student section here. It's better than we see at our home school. You know, I love our school, Sean. We have probably the worst student section in the state.
Even we got such a big student section, but nobody chance. And I love coming the last 2 weeks down to these schools and both sides. Everybody's supporting each other. Everybody's loud. Everybody's into
The
it.
band's into it.
The
Our band's
band.
not into it. Our band doesn't know football. They know band.
The cheerleaders know football. They're into it. Everybody's into it. The fans are into it. It's a great atmosphere down here in Lafayette.
Yeah. I bet they wear their school colors on game day. I bet they're excited. Oh, there's a squib kick. And there's going to be taking around the 30. He's running, and he ran backwards. Oh, my goodness. They're going to be around the 25 with 40 seconds to go. That is not what you want. I love the squib kick idea, but you do not want to run backwards.
This McCutcheon defense and kickoff team, they've been lights out, flying to the ball all night long. That's exactly what you want to see here. Boom. Just brings him down with aggression.
And we got about 39 seconds. Can Biddle and the West Lafayette Red Devils get it done to tie this game up or maybe even win it? Let's see. Here's the snap. Biddle scanning, looking deep as he's going to throw that one away. There was a great catch by a McCutcheon coach there.
I want to give a shout out to these McCutcheon linebackers. They were great last week. 11 tackles for Caden Sharp, 12 tackles for Dunwoody. They've been flying to this ball. I know I just mentioned it, but man, have all levels of this defense been really good tonight.
And it's going to be hard for West Lafayette here. No timeouts, 32 seconds. What can get done? Because Biddle's looking. He's looking again. Looking deep across the middle. There's Melkai. That's going to be a first down, but they have no timeouts. They're going to have to hustle to the ball. And they have to wait for the chains to move. And they're going to spike it. That was a crazy spike.
That could have gone south really quickly.
Typically, you go under center for the spike. You know, we did witness something at a Carroll game last year. A shotgun knee.
3 yards loss.
Yeah.
On the play.
It was something. There's a very high snap. That thing floated. Biddle's looking as that's caught. Hey, can he get out? I don't think he got out of bounds. Is the clock, I believe, still running? Oh, they stopped the clock. That was Grove. As they move the chains.
Everybody's got to go as close to the end zone as they can. Trust Biddle to air it out. Look for Melchi here.
They're on the 43. Little motion. Biddle's looking. There's a pass. He can't get out of bounds. He's just past the 40-yard. He's around the 35. They got to hustle, and that's the ball game. Wow. McCutcheon with the last-second field goal. West Lafayette couldn't get it done. Man, what a great win. They're celebrating like they just won the Super Bowl. But it's week 2.
That feels so good for this team. They struggled last year, but man, does that feel good to even out your slate 1-1 on the season and beat your rival across town. Man, is that a great effort from these McCutcheon Mavericks.
As they line up to shake hands. Final thoughts, Sean?
I think both teams need to clean up a little bit for next week. We'll see McCutcheon here. Lafayette, Jeff.
We saw last week. We saw Lafayette, Jeff last week.
Hopefully they clean some things up for them. Let's take a look there.
I mean, great play if it wasn't crunch time, need to get out of bounds with timeouts. And I think they just knew it was over from there. That's the football awareness.
I think the lateral was going to be in play there, but there just wasn't anybody there to lateral the ball to. Great gritty win here from the Mavericks. Red Devils, they need a little work. But, man, was that exciting football.
Well, I'm Carson Falk, and you are Sean Mitchell, and we're here with the Crossroads Sports Network. We'll see you next week for McCutcheon versus Lafayette Jefferson right here. I'm excited.
Have a great night, everybody.